Okay, so spring is in the air and it's time for the best week of the year, the Cheltenham Festival, and I'm here hopefully to give you some winners. So we'll start with day one. On Tuesday, 1:30, we've got the Supreme Novice Hurdle, and I'm hoping to go absolutely nuts when Elixir de Nutz wins for Colin Tizzard. Now this horse is 3 from 4 since joining Colin Tizzard's yard, including a win here at Cheltenham. But his most impressive piece of form came in the Tolworth Hurdle at Sandown. Now, the horse that finished second came out and won a really good race. The next time, the horse that finished third, Grand Sancy, also won a really good race. That form is probably the best of anything that's in this race in the Supreme. I'm quite happy to take on the favourite Aldanza. I'm not too sure about that Betfair Hurdle form. There's a 4-year-old in here, Fakir Doudari, a little bit short, and 4-year-olds have a terrible record. At 7-1, Elixir de Nutz, I think, is a cracking bet. Next up, the 2:10 is the Arkle Chase, and this is a race that's fallen apart a little bit with the favourites. Well, probably the two best horses have been out of the race, but I'm going to take a punt on Glen Forsa here. 4-1, I think he's the best jumper in the race. Absolutely thrashed Kalashnikov last time out. They're going to go very fast in this race, and I just think it might set it up for him. Obviously, started his career over 3 miles, then came into 2.5. 2 miles, he might find it a little bit quick, but I think his jumping will put a lot of these under pressure. 2:50, we've got the Ultimate Handicap, which is a really wide open race. The favourite of the market is currently 11-2, which I think is a little bit short. I'm going to take a big punt on one at 20-1 here, and it's a Nicky Henderson horse, Beware the Bear. This horse came 4th in the race last year off a mark of £1 lower, but I think he's a much better horse this year, and I'm quite happy at the price. 20-1's a big price. He's had a wind up. He came 4th in the Ladbroke Trophy, what used to be known as the Hennessy, and then he won quite a weak race round Cheltenham the last time he ran. But as I said, 20-1's a good each way price. As I said, he finished 4th in this last year. If he finishes 4th again, you'll be in a profit. Next is the 3:30, the Champion Hurdle, the feature race of the day. You've got Bouvardere bidding for his 3rd Champion Hurdle, but there's 2 mares that are going to stand in his way. And I've come down on the side of Apple's Jade. She's been absolutely superb this year. I forgive her run last year at Cheltenham. She was in season, but this year she's been absolutely brilliant. She's won the Irish Champion Hurdle at the Dublin Racing Festival. She's won the Hans Grace in Ireland. She's literally been thrashing horses by 10, 15, 20 lengths. She's beaten Mellon by quite a big way, and when you think Mellon got within a neck of Bouvardere in the Champion Hurdle last year, I think Bouvardere's won 2 quite weak Champion Hurdles. This is his toughest test yet. Bouvardere got beat by Verdana Blue over Christmas. I just think that this Apple's Jade coming here in this form and getting the £7 mare's allowance, she could take the world of beating. Next up, we've got the 4:10, the Mare's Hurdle. Ruby Walsh said he's got his best ride of the week in this, so when Ruby says that, you listen and you lump on. Benie Des Dieux won this last year. It beat Apple's Jade. As we said, Apple's Jade probably didn't run a race that year, but Benie Des Dieux for me, even money at the moment, I can see this getting smashed up, going off at 4-6. He's going to be a short price favourite. The penultimate race of the day is the 4:50 Close Brothers Novice Handicap. I've picked a horse out, Castafiore, here. I don't know if this will run because it's also got an entry in the JLT, but I've been really impressed with it the last 2 times it ran. It jumps really well, travels really well, it finds a lot off the bridle. I think it could run a really good race off its mark here. 14-1, a cracking each way bet. The final race of the day is the 5:30. It's the 4-miler. It's the National Hunt Chase for the amateur jockeys. The best amateur jockey around, arguably, is Derek O'Connor. He's won this a couple of times, and he's booked to ride OK Corral. It's been found in the market. It's 5-2 favourite. It's very strong, but when you consider how well it jumped last time at Warwick, it travelled so smoothly. It looked like it. I mean, it looked like it was pulling its hands out basically, but it found plenty. Now, it finished second last year in the Albert Bartlett, so it's got festival form. As I said, Derek O'Connor's booked a ride. I just think it's going to jump the best, it's going to travel the best. Possibly slight question marks about its staying 4 miles, but I wouldn't worry about that. I think its class will see it's through. As I said, 5 to 2 is quite short, but I'm happy to take the price. And that's about it for Tuesday at Cheltenham. Hopefully we get a few winners.